What's up, guys? Today I'm going to do a pod review on the yellow version of the PENEC. I believe that's what this is called, or PENEC. The right name will be in there. So the story is I ordered seeds. I don't remember from who. I ordered seeds and there were about 5 different variants that came out of these seeds. So I am isolating these strains and I am going to grow them separately and try to see if these strains stay true to the shape and everything else. So I'm going to show you the 5 strains that I have, or 4 strains or 5 strains that I have. I think I got 4. 2, 3, 4. I got 4 strains, but I think there were 5 in total. I don't remember. This is the only 5 that I actually have peppers left on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a taste test on the yellow version today, and the other strains I will do subsequent reviews on them as time goes. I'm just really busy right now and it's really hard for me to get these reviews out because eating hot peppers, you got to kind of be ready to do it. Even if they're not that hot, you really want to be ready for it. So anyways, let me spin you around. So these are the 5 variants that I have. I have this one, which is the yellow version of the PENEC. Okay, this stays true yellow all the way to the point of drying. It does not turn red at all. It did get a little orange where the other ones were true yellow. So this one did get a little orange. This one here, if anybody remembers, I've done a video in the past, and this is the short round version of the PENEC that produced spiking. Now this one doesn't have any spiking on it. It might have 1 or 2 small spikes on there. This one didn't produce the spiking. So apparently the spiking has something to do with the capsaicin, as somebody had mentioned in the past. I believe it was Dave from West Virginia, his channel. This was the variety that was producing the spiking. The other ones weren't doing it. I think one other, I had my 7-pot yellows were starting to spike, and that was the only other pepper I've ever seen do that. Okay, so this is the round version. Okay, I'll keep these together. Okay, now this is the true shape of a fish pepper. Okay, or not a fish pepper, what am I saying? The fish-shaped PENEC pepper. It should look like this, guys. This is kind of what you want to see. Except the very bottom, if you look at it, is pointy and not that fish pepper bottom shape like, say, that is more like what you should be seeing. So these are all kind of skewed as far as their genetics go. I don't believe that this variety is actually stabilized. So all these different things are coming out of it. But this is what you should see. It should be flat like this. Okay? Flat like that. Alright, so I got 2 left out of that. And I ate the other ones. And here's another one. Flat, fish-shaped type pepper, but the bottom is pointy, and it's not giving me that little bottom fish lips type look on the bottom, so it's pointy, but it's still trying to hold this flat characteristic on that pepper. Okay? And of course, this is the 4th variety. I'll put that like that. This is the 4th variety, and Dave from West Virginia just did a review on this one. Okay? So as you can see, it's very much different. It's pendulum shape. It's got the 3 corners on it. It's got some real strange. It's got a point on the bottom, which doesn't give me the indication that this is a true version. None of these are true in nature. These are all exhibiting different features. Now, we will grow them out next year and see if they come true again or if they do the same thing. So that was the yellow, and here is the red version. Okay, so the yellow version, you see it's kind of flat. All right, it's kind of flat. So I've had these yellow versions come out like this though. So I was getting both flat fish shaped like this, as well as this triangular pendant shape as well. But there's no fish lips on the bottom. These are points. So I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, so we will grow those out. I still have seeds left from the original package. I'm going to continue to grow those and see if any more variations come out of that. But I did a taste test on the spiked pepper, And I will upload that during the winter months. I just don't have time to get to it now, and I'm really not going to have any time to upload anything else. So I'm going to need something to upload. So I can do this during the winter months, and that'll give me something to do. All right, so again, this is the yellow version. I don't know if it's kind of, let me try holding you down here, and so that's the yellow version. Alright, so let's give it a taste test. I would cut it open to do the placenta, but I'm not really set up. I don't have anybody doing my camera work for me, so it's hard for me to cut it, and I gotta go back. It's just more editing for me. The placenta is gonna look like the placenta. I'll show you what it looks like in the middle after I eat all of that good yellow stuff around it. Now I don't know how hot this is gonna be. It could be really hot. I don't know. I don't remember what the other ones were. I have eaten them and they are hot, but I don't remember the heat on it. I don't remember if I'm sneezing or hiccuping. I don't remember. All right, so this is the yellow version. All right, let's give it a bite. Very nice. Let's go over the flavor first as the heat builds. Not real hot. It's got a nice, I don't know, some of you guys say smoky tones. It's hard for me to relate to that. I don't know what that means, but it's not habanero type of fruity. I always say habaneros because habaneros kind of want to keep coming back on me anyway. So I don't like fatales, habaneros. For some reason they want to come back, and I'm not a big fan of that coming back. I eat it and I don't want to taste it anymore. But this doesn't have that fruity, long-lasting, returning type of effect. It has a very nice, not necessarily citrusy, but a very nice aftertaste. It's the kind of taste you want in your salsa if you make salsa and you don't like sugary salsas, like you make fresh salsas, you kind of grind everything fresh, but you don't add sugar to it. You kind of like that kind of salsa. Or a hot sauce, a nice hot sauce made with this would just go really, really nice. It's got that kind of taste that wants to go in that direction. So it's not a habanero-y type of fruity, long-lasting, returning flavor. It's a very nice flavor on that. Okay? As far as fruitiness, I'll take another bite off it, see if I can describe the flavor once more, and then I'll describe the heat. Heat is easy, it's very low. It's getting hotter up by the seeds. A very quick flash of soap, and then that's gone. And then, here I go, I'm getting ready to sneeze. It's one of those peppers getting in the sinuses. Very hot now up by the seeds. It's coming on the tongue. The bottom was nice. The upper part is starting to get hot. I'm starting to cough. Starting to sneeze. The flavors, it's got a nice flavor. It's hard to describe it. It's not habanero. It's not jalapeno. It's got a nice smoky tone. If that means anything, I don't know how else to say it. But it's definitely not habanero fruity. Very slight fruity taste, citrusy, very low, mild in flavor. The flavor comes and goes right away. And pretty much that's it. Is there anything else? There was just a quick flash of that soap flavor that came on really quick and disappeared. I guess you call it perfume. It came and gone, that's gone. And that's about it for flavor. Heat-wise, the bottom of the pepper where the seeds weren't, it was very mild, very pleasant experience. As I came up towards the seeds, the tongue it struck the tongue. But it struck the tongue in such a way where wherever it was on your tongue, that's where it burned. In other words, I didn't just bite it and it was sitting over here and then it affected this side of my tongue, the roof of the mouth. It's burning the side where it was sat. And normally when I do that with peppers, it kind of gravitates to where it wants to affect the tongue the most. So if it's the tip of the tongue, it kind of wants to go towards the tip of the tongue. I'm itching my nose because I'm trying to fight off sneezing. Heat-wise, I'm going to have to say, I can't describe Scoville units because my Scoville unit rating is skewed. But it's not real hot. I'll put this definitely over 1,000, 1,500 on a Scoville, my Scoville scale. Heat-wise, nowhere near as hot as a jalapeno. You're not in that range. And the type of heat that it is not a jalapeno type of heat. This is affecting the tongue, mostly the very tip of the tongue and the area where it sat. So it sat on that side, I chewed it, Yeah, I had it on this side a little bit. I chewed it. And now the tip of the tongue is burning a little bit on the top of the tip of the tongue. No throat burn, nothing in the back, nothing strange like that. When I first bit it, I kind of felt like I wanted to sneeze a little bit, but that went away quickly. It's generally, I don't have to sneeze. And that's basically it. I'm going to save those few seeds that are in there. Okay? There's not many seeds. So I'm going to save those. I will do other pod reviews on these other variants that came out of this plant. Okay? I don't know if that's coming in clear. I'm going to do other pod reviews on these. You can see this is the round ball version of it. Okay, one more time. This is the true shape that you should be seeing of the this fish-shaped pepper. All right, this is what it should look like. And then there's, of course, this version, which is what I think it ultimately returned back to. Now, this is shaped like a peanut pepper, but crossed over with something else that ultimately gave this in the end. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. And of course, you know, I broke the branch and got a little one there. I should eat that. But yeah, that was just a quick review on that yellow version of the Penic. And I will do reviews on the others. Just a matter of when I'm going to be able to upload them to my pepper tasting channel. We will try to keep them subsequent. I'll link them all together so you can watch all 4 of those reviews. I may even have a 5th review because I think there was a 5th variety that came out of there that was different from all of these altogether. All right, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care. Bye.